nigga. All you brothers and sisters using the word nigga. That's all I can black race.
About the word slut. Nasty girl. Have you ever been called a slut? No. Do you call other people a slut? No. How do you feel about it?
It's not a nice word. It's just something that I just don't use.
My name's Natalie. How old are you? 13. Okay, Natalie, what do you think about the word bitch? Have you ever been called a bitch?
Yeah.
How did you feel?
Sometimes people say it to play around, or yeah, but sometimes when it's something serious, I get offended.
So what does the word bitch mean to you? Like, what do you think it means when somebody calls somebody else a bitch?
I think that is a really offensive word, and it shouldn't be used among girls.
Okay, so just among girls?
Well, in general, but as used more among girls, I think that's what I heard. For me, it's just offensive overall.
Do you hear it among like your daughters?
Sometimes I do,
And how do you feel about it?
I don't like it. It's like I said, it's very offensive, and when I hear it among my girls or between them, it's very disrespectful to use.
What is your first reaction to when you hear the word bitch?
Bitch better have my money. Bring back 100, take 20.
Someone that doesn't have enough words to say what they really want to say. That is just
to the money. Swear I'm the shit.
Have you ever
Everybody
used
fly
the word
around me.
bitch?
Rap like hustling. You hustling with dummies. I got a big ego. Bitch, don't touch me.
Do you think that the word can ever be justified when used?
With the homies. You at home lonely. Call it Macaulay. Fucking white boobies.
Like I said before, it's the first word that comes to mind when somebody wants to say someone is mean or someone is, being fair. People go, oh, she's a B or he, But I think all the words can be used.
Are you familiar with the word nigga?
Yes, I am.
What's your first reaction to that word if you hear it?
The first reaction to me is a downgrade. I know the word does come from the word Negro, and being the age I am, nigger was a downgrade for, slaves back in the day. And so these days that now we have a black president, we're going forward, we're trying to get out of racism, and then to hear that word again, it degrades.
Is there a positive context to this word, do you think?
No, there's not. Now, if me being a black person, would say that to another black person, we understand each other because we love each other and we understand that. But to hear it from someone outside my race, I would have issues.
So, do you use it?
Sometimes I do when I'm having fun with some of my friends. Yes,
So, what is the sentence? Use it in a sentence.
Like sometimes I have a friend in LA, her name is Joni, and I say, hey, nigga, what's happening? I miss you,
So are you familiar with the word nigga?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What's your first reaction to that word?
I think I react like many of people in my generation, and when I hear the word, I think of it as a derogatory term aimed at African Americans. And I realize nowadays that it's not always used that way. I still find it offensive.
Is there ever a positive context of the word?
Nuances of the human language being what they are. And, we pick up cues as we listen to the way people are speaking in a conversation. And I understand that it might not have any harmful ramifications when it's used by younger people today. But I still find it offensive even though they...
Have you ever used the word? Are you familiar with the word nigga?
Yeah.
Say you heard your friend saying it and she's not black. How would you feel?
I get irritated when people who aren't black say it. Like, there's no reason for that.
Have you ever used the word before? Why? A song.
With the word beaner. What's your first reaction to that word?
I don't really like I just look considered it, I guess.
Is there a positive context to that word?
I don't think so.
No?
I've never heard of one.
Okay. Have you ever used the word?
No, not personally.
You ever heard them be called beaner?
No.
No? Okay.
Not that I recall.
An offensive term because it's, making fun of the culture that have beans as part of their diet. But in some contexts, people use it for humor, depending on that. Sometimes it can be humorous depending on how it's being used.
Can we get an example?
Yes.
Was it for humor?
For humor within people like my, with family members and friends, typically of like the same background.
Can we get an example?
I can't remember one off the top of my head. At least not one that particularly I said, but my friends have said. What is it? There's that one song with the Venga Bus. I don't know if you remember. The one that's used for the Six Flags commercials. The Venga Bus is coming, right? And my friends use that, and they changed the word and said to the Vino Bus is coming. So, for humor purposes, and we laughed about it.
So if it was like somebody that wasn't in that culture, do you think that you would be a bit more offended even if they were trying to joke around?
And we were joking, we're all friends now because there's been other of my friends that have been members of that. But they're, I don't know, I can't remember that they've actually used it, but they laugh at it or whatever when it's being used. But I guess if they used it in a similar context or whatever, and we were all friends just hanging out, then I wouldn't be offended by it because they're not actually directing it at someone with the intention to hurt them, or stuff like that.
Okay, so the camera
My name
here.
is Jacob. We're here are you familiar to the word beaner? You don't know what it means?
Oh, really?
Okay.
Have you ever heard the word?
I'm not.
Have you ever used the word?
No.
Well, did it mean anything to you if it meant like a bad thing about Mexicans?
I can't hear you.
Like an insult for Mexicans. Does that offend you?
It does offend me.
Yeah, in what way?
Because I'm Mexican and it offends my Latino community.
Yeah, so you don't think the word should be used?
I don't think it should be used at all.